Hi, I'm WFS16. This is webfilmschool.com, and this segment, let's talk about money, financing, and more specifically, pre-sale financing from the foreign market. Let's go to the clipboard. Let's get into information. Financing your feature film, there are hundreds and hundreds upon methods and sources to get money from. We're going to discuss the four basic methods and then get down to one of them, pre-sale financing from the foreign market. Your four basic methods are studio deal making, independent financing, government funding programs, and pre-sale financing. Let's talk a little bit about each one of them before we get into pre-sale financing. One, studio deal making. You prepare a package, studios sometimes called theatrical distributors. You prepare a package for them, you pitch your project, you secure a development deal, then you finalize with their money the script, you attach talent, and you're in the system, you're a studio deal maker, and we jokingly say, enjoy development hell. Another method is independent financing, which means you don't go to the theatrical distributors, you do it independent of the distributors, which means a group of investors outside of the industry. You do this by legally forming what's nicknamed an LLC, limited liability company. Now, of course, get to your proper attorney to know how to do this properly and legally. You offer the investors usually 50% of profits, but you can't guarantee their profits, and you start selling shares, which are really sort of nicknamed here units, 10 to 20 units to raise the money. That's another method. Another method very commonly used in other nations are government programs. Now, in America, we have very few funding programs, but in other nations, they have hundreds and hundreds upon them, which are based on grants, tax incentive, tax credits, nicknamed soft money, and the American producers, you, have learned how to monetize these grants and credits and turn them into cash. What we're talking about right now is pre-sale financing. There are about 20 different revenue sources: theatrical America, theatrical foreign, video, cable, TV, product placement, that you can get profits from after the fact. But if you go to them before you make the film to have them a little bit partner with you to finance the film, it's nicknamed pre-sale financing. So we're going to talk about one of those revenue sources, foreign revenues, and attract it and attach it with pre-sale financing, foreign pre-sales. Do you know there are approximately $7 billion, did you hear that, $1 billion per annum, which comes from the foreign market to finance American movies? And there are 35 nations or territories that you can go to pre-sale financing, or think of this as 35 different sales you can go to get money from to finance your feature film. If you look on the screen right now, you'll see a typical $10 million feature, who we go to, what nations in Europe to pre-sale to, and look at Asia to pre-sale to. And that's how American producers raise their money. But a little bit more information. Where do you go to do these pre-sales to these distributors from other nations? There are film festivals and there are film markets. Film festivals, there are 4,000 to 6,000 film festivals. They're all over the place. Sundance, Toronto, Telluride, Tribeca. I'm quite sure your city has a film festival. You don't go to film festivals for pre-sale financing from the foreign market. What you do is you go to a film market. Festivals are about awards. Film markets are about money and financing. Now, there are not 4,000 to 6,000 film markets like festivals. There are only 3 to 6. Here are the major 3 to 6. The American film market, Cannes du Marché, that's not the Cannes Festival, that's the Cannes market. The European film market in Berlin, Hong Kong has one, Singapore has one. And then although Sundance and Tribeca are film festivals, they become so big that foreign buyers come. They're actually markets. Look on your screen. You're going to see a wonderful list of how to contact these film markets with their addresses, their websites, their phone numbers for their markets and their dates. Now, you go to a film market to, one, pre-sale your script to get financing to make it, or two, you've already made your movie, Then you bring it to a foreign market, a film market, to do foreign sales for additional revenues or profits after the fact. Let's start putting it together. We're talking about pre-selling your feature film. There are 35 nations or territories other than USA with its theatrical distributors to go to. So what you've got to do is, once you got your script, join the market. Rent the room and your sales office. Pitch your package. And as the German buyers, French buyers, Korean buyers, Italian buyers come in, sell, sell, sell. You have 35 nations or territories that you can sell to. But when you're successfully selling, you will get contracts, not cash. Then you've got to learn how to monetize these contracts with completion bonds and bank loans. And bottom line, this is where $7 billion per year comes to America to finance American movies, pre-sale financing from the foreign market at film markets. Now, let's see what you've learned. Let's cut to the chase. There are numerous methods of financing your feature film, but probably one of the biggest one is pre-sale financing from the foreign market. Now, how do you do it? You create your movie package, get your script, attach your names, join a market, shoot a trailer. Now, what are you going to do? There are 35 nations or territories that are looking to either finance or purchase American movies. You will pre-sale to probably 5 to 7 of those nations. You'll secure contracts, and now you've got to monetize those contracts, turn them into cash by obtaining a completion bond, secure a little bit of what's called gap financing, procure your movie loan, and you finance your feature film. Now you shoot your movie, secure an American theatrical distributor, and of those 5 to 7 pre-sales to the 35 nations and territories, you have another 30 to 28 left for additional revenues or profits. Here's bottom line. You've just gotten a very solid amount of practical information in only 5 minutes. Attend my 2-day film school and you'll receive over 1,000 fact-filled minutes loaded with information that has been used to launch thousands and thousands upon successful film careers. And by the way, if you can't wait or you can't attend, it's all right here in the amazing DVD film school. 16 one-hour DVD filmmaking lessons with 4 intensive filmmaking workbooks. Whether you want to launch your career as a producer, writer, director, and even an actor, I'm WFS Simmons, and I promise to give you all the information you need in either my 2-day film school, my DVD film school, my streaming film school, and they're all guaranteed. I hope you heard that. They are guaranteed. Now, it's up to you. Take action. God bless. Happy filmmaking.